So this is a cool concept. You have kids in a STEM program. They use football to learn about science and math.
Yeah, Cory's out there for us.
Brilliant.
Tell us what this is all about, Cory.
Well, first of all, what it's all about is finding kids who can do weird tricks. That's how I like to start. What's your move? Eyelids, right? Show me. Yeah, eyelids inside out. Yeah, there we go. It's the kind of thing moms really love. And what's your move? Crossed eyes, right? Get them both inside. That's what we like to see. Yeah, there we go. And you got the weird tongue, right? Yeah. In the shape of a W. Yeah, I don't even know how that works, but good for us. We're at E. Simpson School in the Alhambra district. You guys, thanks for getting up early, by the way. Off you go to your seats, so we're going to see how all of this curriculum works. It's a STEM class. It's Ms. Rosecrans' class, and these guys are talking about the evolution of the football helmet. And Jeff Gollner is with us. Jeff, good to see you, brother.
Great.
You're with STEM Sports.
That's correct.
I love this whole idea, talking about working technology into, well, all kids love sports. You know, they don't like the same sport.
Not necessarily.
But they like, it's always fun to get up and get after it as a kid,
Yep.
rather than having to just sit around all the time. We'll be outdoors in a little bit, but give me a thumbnail sketch of what the program's like.
Yeah, you bet. We're teaching STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, using the real-life application of sports. Mm-hmm. And so we have a method that's hands-on. The kids actually play, and in some sense, they don't realize that there's an education behind it because they're willing participants to actually play.
Right. And by the way, everything on this table, folks should know, comes with your curriculum, right? You enable a STEM teacher to have it all right in front of him or her, right?
We make it turnkey. So the method is, like I said, hands-on, but the hands-on method is provided because we give them all of the tools and supplies that the curriculum calls for, whether it be STEM basketball, STEM football, STEM soccer, STEM volleyball, and soon to be released STEM golf.
Oh,
and,
fun.
Yeah, and even some STEM actually for K-2 age students.
Very good. Well, again, we're talking today about the football helmet. Now, let's see. Let's take this young woman, for instance. What's your first name?
Madeline.
All right, Madeline. Now, here are the helmets that are available. This looks awful to me. Do you know what that's made of?
Leather.
Yeah, leather. It doesn't seem like it provides very much protection. Of all these helmets, which one is for you?
7.
Oh, you're a Vikings fan? Is that what we're getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That looks a whole lot better for your head than this old leather job, for sure. Next time we get together, by the way, we're heading outside. You know what we're doing out there?
We're gonna be measuring of how we're gonna be measuring the length of how far we throw the football, and also we're gonna be writing the advantages, the limitations, and the percentage of concussion.
You're so much smarter than I ever was. And by the way, who is Raymond? Are you Raymond? You have the most amazing notebook I've ever seen in my life. Troy?
It's an impressive
Was this
binder.
your world, Troy?
What's in that?
When you were in 6th grade?
Raymond
Look
takes
at the
a lot of
binder.
notes.
He's a
I don't
smart
know. We
kid.
got 6. Yeah, he's smart. He's got his glasses case,
Smart?
his iPad.
Smart pack.
Oh, I'm already feeling dimmer just being next to Raymond, for sure. Anyway,
yeah.
more coming your way from all the fun kids in Ms. Rosecrans' class. We'll meet Amy Rosecrans here in just a couple of minutes. There she is. She's going to take us outside, and we'll get the
Thank you
action
for all
going
you do.
in just a couple of minutes.
And is that a computer? Is that like an
They look
iPad
like
on
they
top
look like
of this?
tablets.
And good morning again, everybody. We've got quarterbacks all over the place here. Nice toss there, friend. And we've got throwers, we've got measurers, we've got data recorders, and Amy Rosecrans is with us. Well, what's happening out here? This looks like fun, but there's a reason for it.
There is. These guys are going to be measuring the speed of their throws. So they're taking down...
Not just the distance, but the speed.
Not just the distance. So they are taking down their throw distance, they are taking down the time of the throw, and then they are using our technology to calculate the speed of their throws. So they're going to do some averaging and everything else as they learn how to, not just the fun of the throwing the football, but calculating data and gathering that as well.
I love it. And I noticed you're using a couple of different styles of football,
Yes.
a hard ball, also the Nerf style ball.
Yes.
Are they trying to determine whether that makes a difference or not?
Yeah, so they initially made a prediction on which one would maybe go the fastest, and now they're collecting data to see if that is that case when they throw that ball.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sure you and I grew up without a lot of iPads in our classrooms. It must really make things a whole lot more fun for these guys and maybe even easier. I mean, this is the world they live in.
It is, and I think it really just engages them in the learning a lot better. So they already have access to so much information. They need to learn how to use it appropriately.
Yeah, well, this is, I don't know how many kids you've got in this particular class. Well, what's your day like, by the way? How many STEM kids are you handling?
Well, I have about 170 kids every day that I see through 6 different classes. So it's a busy day every day.
Love that. Well, these are certainly the kids who are really engaged. They love what they're doing. Now, was science a big part of your world as well, growing up? Were you that kind of a kid?
I was a science math kid for sure, but I was also an athlete because I grew up in a small town, so we had to be part of everything. So
yeah, that's great.
It's really fun to watch
sharing all
them.
these kids with us. By the way, what have you guys found? Have you been able to figure out yet which ball flies farther, the Nerf football or the regular ball? By the way,
Which one's gone further?
I think the youth one has gone farther.
yeah. Well, that makes sense. Now, that's the ball that's made for a kid's hand size, but it's a little harder. Hey, you guys, let's give it a big heave down there. Wow, look at Madeline over there. She's got the Nerf ball. Give it a big toss there, Madeline. There you go. Wow, Madeline's got some pop on her toss. This is great. Great job, you guys. And by the way, Jeff Goldner with us, just as we wrap things up, how can teachers get a hold of you if they want to get into STEM sports?
Yeah, real simple. Go to stemsports.com. You can find out all about our supplemental curriculum that is aligned to NGSS standards, Common Core standards, and even PE standards.
Gotcha. All right, all you 49ers fans, where are you? Oh, not a 1!